A lot of fishermen may have thought there was a lot to gain from Brexit. I personally don't think there's a lot to gain from Brexit, certainly not for the fishermen in North Shields. I could see a lot of disruption in markets if we get a bad Brexit deal. I think a lot of politicians have promised fishermen a bit too much. They really cannot deliver that. But in theory, we've always had control of our seas. But, certainly the North Sea is a pond, a common pond, if you like, with the rest of Europe. Denmark, Holland, Belgium, Germany, they all fish the North Sea the same as we do. It is a common pond, and most of those fishermen from those countries have fished for hundreds of years in what we call our waters, so I don't see anything changing. Compromises will have to be made. Some fishermen are working on the basis that all foreign fishermen will be excluded from our waters. I don't think that's going to happen. The common fisheries policy has generally been despised by fishermen in all the European countries because it hasn't been a well thought out or well implemented policy. Even after Brexit, we will still have to have some form of common fisheries policy because the North Sea is shared. It is a shared fishery with other European nations, and whatever happens, we still have to cooperate and come up with mutually acceptable policies. It's not easy, but we will have to replace it with something common fisheries policy Mark II. People won't like it, but it will have to happen. In reality, all it meant was fishermen were forced to discard large amounts of fish because they were still catching the fish. It didn't address the real problems, that there was too many boats catching too much fish. Their paper solution was, we'll cut quotas by 80% and we'll save stocks. Well, it didn't. It just led to a very large discard problem where fishermen have had to throw back quite large quantities of fish in some cases. Perfectly good fish. It was a bit of a sham, a bit of a phony. I think that there is politicians who are just using the fishermen and the fishing industry as political pawns in the Brexit game. No doubt he supports us in spirit, but I'm very cynical about a lot of politicians' motives over Brexit and fishing. They're not very realistic. That's just my personal opinion.